Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, I am back with the TAG show, the tech show, the talent and gospel show. It's your one and only Njabulo Jay. Today I just want to address something. I'm always having a hard time with punctuality. I wonder if you do. No matter how I try, like today I woke up at 5, put the water 5:30, or somewhere around 20 to 6. I was up and out trying to prepare and leave. And somewhere during the 6th hour, I was just, okay, I had my devotion. Yeah, I had my devotion. And then I had to bath. After bathing, I packed my bags. I just don't know. I miss it. I'm supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock. I live in Alexandra. I take 2 taxis, and today was worse because there was traffic. So the queues automatically were long, and I just wished I could just constantly come here at 8 o'clock, or sometimes at 7:30, so that I can settle in, have this chat with you, have a grand morning, have a grand Monday. But nonetheless, everybody always has their excuse, right? And I have my excuse, I have my reasons. And I feel like if I'm emotionally unwell, I always mess it up. I can have all my ducks in a row and have my things properly planned out and lined out. My alarms, I wake up, I bath, I do this, my clothes are ironed. But for the fact that emotionally I am disturbed, then somehow my mind just fails to grasp like this flow of things, this sequence, this flow of what I should do and what I should leave, how I should just touch and go and go and leave, So it affects me because then my reputation at work, in business, at church, anywhere I go, it's always messed up. But it's a funny thing that sometimes I can be very punctual, and most of the times I can be very late. And those sometimes where I'm punctual can be a streak, really. Can be a streak of maybe 10 days in a row or whatever. But when I fall back, it could be because emotionally I'm not well because of what's happening at home. Like usually with my mom, we always used to have disagreements and review things differently, and I just wish that she could understand that whatever it is that she requires of me is the same thing that I want, just in a different way. And then I realized that I went for a woman who is like my mother, and we see things differently. But I always wish and hope that she could see things the way I also see them. Just like when she's having to deal with things, I try and figure out a way to see things the way she sees them. So that kind of always messes with me because emotionally I'm not always gonna be okay. But one way or the other, I can have a few days where things are just going my way, and I'm so excited about life. I'm just flowing. I don't care. I'm just in this groove, and but sometimes when I'm at work, like I remember when I used to sing with these groups, joyful hymns, I would be there on time. But eventually, when they started trifling with me, I just started delaying. With ultra plaudits, at some point I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna delay, just the way they do, and then eventually I started being late, and then eventually I started being ridiculously late, and then eventually I was just unhappy because a few members were just being bums deliberately, and there I was just disappointed. So disappointment really messes with my head because people deliberately do these things just to get to you, and I feel like I've been letting them under my skin in that regard. So I know that time is a major discipline, and time contributes to the development of talent, and time contributes to integrity. Time contributes to um, a lot of aspects around work and school and business and success generally. So so I just want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts about this talent of time management, and how best can you advise me to, you know, work around my 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 difficulties, you know, my struggle. And I want to know what your struggle is with timekeeping and punctuality. You know, how you struggle, if you've lost a job, if you've suffered one way or another because of time. Interesting topic, yeah. It's so bad. Today I arrived at work at like 9 minutes to 9 instead of arriving at 8, and apparently my pay is gonna be cut because of arriving late. No matter how late I compensate to knock off after work, as long as I arrive late, my pay is deducted. And I thought that was gonna be motivation enough, but somewhere somehow I just fail. Chat with me, help me out. Let's figure out this time talent. Have a great week. It's a Monday this side and it's 9 a.m. and I'm hoping that you stay blessed and you have a successful and progressive week. Njabulo Jay signing out.